Here with your KMRS local news for August 29th, I'm Matt Privratsky. A pre-trial and motions hearing for 34-year-old Michael Hansen of Alexandria has been set for September 7th at 1:30, with a trial date set to begin September 26th. In 2006, Hansen was convicted on 3 counts of second-degree murder, 1 count of third-degree murder, and 2 counts of manslaughter in the death of his 4-month-old daughter, Avery. Hansen was released from jail last week pending another trial. The Innocence Project of Minnesota took Hansen's case after being contacted by him. The trial is expected to last a couple of weeks. A tax levy presentation was made at the recent City Council meeting in Alexandria. Jeff Hess with Alexandria Housing and Redevelopment Authority was at last week's City Council meeting to request approval of their 2012 tax levy budget and tax levy request. City Administrator Jim Today says they'll be requesting funding of 0.185% of the total taxable market value within the city. They gave a breakdown of how those funds would be used in 2012. Today says essentially it's about $200,000 in funding in the levy for debt service financing for their trails program, salaries, and administrative costs. The council accepted their program. The U.S. Senate has unanimously passed a resolution calling on all Americans to participate in a moment of remembrance on September 11, 2011. For 1 minute, first responders, houses of worship, towns, and others throughout the country will sound sirens and bells in a signal to each of us to stop and remember the 10th anniversary of the tragedies of September 11, 2001. Douglas County will be sounding their sirens on September 11th at noon in remembrance of this day as well. A special meeting will be called tomorrow morning to discuss the Douglas County Law Enforcement Center. The LEC has recently been inspected for mold that was likely caused by some of the heavy rains the region has been receiving. Though several county employees suggested that the mold levels were not alarmingly high, several consulting firms did suggest some fixes. The county did remove moldy drywall, and employees in affected areas have been temporarily relocated. The meeting starts at 9 a.m. tomorrow. A fire in Brandon caused extensive damage to a home on Holmes Avenue. The Douglas County Sheriff's Office received a call of a structure fire on Saturday, and upon arrival, the house was engulfed in flames. The fire was so severe that the Brandon Fire Department was assisted by the Garfield and Evansville Fire Departments. The fire is thought to be caused by a heat lamp that fell on a couch. The home is owned by John Olberg, and someone was in the house when the fire occurred, but everyone made it out of the house safely. The 2012 budget is on the county's to-do list. A special work session will take place tomorrow morning to help the Stevens County coordinators set the preliminary levy by their September deadline. Numerous department heads will be on hand to discuss their budgets with the county board, including Sheriff Randy Willis, Human Services Director Joni Murphy, Facilities and IT Director Scott Bush, and several others. The meeting starts at 8 a.m. in the Stevens County Courthouse and could run until noon. The last agenda item, the budget wrap-up, starts at 11 a.m. For more information, go online to co.stevens.mn.us. The horticulture gardens will be filled with the University of Minnesota Morris retirees on September 1st. The Retirees Association will be holding their opening potluck at 11:45 a.m. on Thursday, where Steve Poppy will speak and lead a tour of the West Central Research and Outreach Center gardens. You can bring your own dish to pass, and the UMM Fall Luncheon and Business Meeting will be held on October 20th at the Prairie Inn. There, Joel Tollickson will discuss the biomass project on campus. For more information for these events, go online at morris.umn.edu/UMMRA or call Lynn Schultz at 589-1796. And that's been your local news from KMRS for August 29th. I'm Matt Privratsky.